We're going to continue to watch for the potential for some more activity on the radar this afternoon. Most of it is going to remain off to the northern and western portions of the state today. Air fronts down into Rio Doso have the potential of seeing an isolated shower storm down there today. It's really only about a maybe 20% chance of some activity during those afternoon hours. And even for us here in the metro, I think really only about a 20% chance in the afternoon to bump that up to about a 30% chance as we get into those evening hours. Some of those storms may be on a little bit of the heavier side for our friends down into the south and western portions of the state. So there is a low 1 out of 4 risk of some flash flooding for areas like Reserve and Silver City, where we could again see that potential of flash flooding as we go into those afternoon hours. Notice though, as we go to tomorrow though, we're going to be watching for a low pressure system off the Baja to filter in some Pacific moisture into more into the New Mexico area. So as we go through the day tomorrow, we could see a little bit more activity out there on the radar as we go into the afternoon hours. Anywhere from a scattered to a widespread chance across the state is possible as we get into, again, those afternoon to even evening hours. So there is a little bit more of an expansive flash flood threat tomorrow. It really expands up to the north and east, stretching down through the Albuquerque metro area and down to the western and southwestern portions of New Mexico. So we'll have to start being flash flood aware here in the metro, not only today, but watch as we go from Thursday to Friday and then even Saturday. We're going to have to remain on that flash flood safety aware as we can get more of that widespread chance of some heavier thunderstorms as not only as we close out the work week, but also as we welcome in the weekend as well. So as we go through the rest of the day today, again, the southeastern portion is going to remain more on that dry side today, which usually is the opposite. But again, Rio Doso still has a lower chance of seeing that afternoon thunderstorm near the area, only about a 20% chance. But Roswell is going to remain more on that dry side the next couple of days, and once we get a little bit more of that moisture filtering into the air, that's when we'll start bumping up those rain chances towards the end of the week. The northern side of the state, there's some areas that'll have that pops of thunderstorms during the afternoon hours. Farmington only about a 10% chance today and tomorrow, and as we close out that work week again, we'll bump it up to about a 20% chance. And again, for today, again, there's that chance of some of those drier thunderstorms near that Farmington area, so we'll have to monitor for the potential for some of those wildfire lightning caused strikes as well. But even in the North Mountains into Santa Fe, low rain chances today, and we'll bump that up as we get into the middle to end of the week and even into the weekend as well. So again, some heavier thunderstorms are possible to cause that flash flooding. East Mountains and even here again in the metro, I think lower rain chances today, anywhere from a 20% chance in the afternoon. Bump that up a little bit higher to a 30% chance as we head into the overnight hours. And with some of those drier conditions outside for us as well, we're going to also have the chance of some heavier thunderstorms tomorrow to bring in a little bit of a flash flood threat. So we'll have to remain flash flood safety aware tomorrow, even through the end of the work week and as we start the weekend. Once we get more of those daily rain chances, some more elevated, heavier storm chances as well, that will be, again, a chance for flash flooding. So definitely keep an eye out on the radar as we go through the rest of this week. And us here in the Weather Center will keep you guys updated with the latest forecast.